Alright, in this video we're going to work on this big blank wall space and we're going to kind of test my difficulties with building things combined with, man, it'd be really cool to be able to have a business where I build custom physical media shelving for people. So we're going to see how this goes. So this is going to be an actual display case. We're going to be 4 feet wide, 6 feet tall, 18 inches deep. It will house some of my retro computers that are complete for display and some of my complete video game consoles, especially the limited editions. So we're going to try to build this as simply as possible. Okay, so this should be a fairly simple build, only requiring a couple of cuts. So here's the quick and dirty. I am using edge glued pine from Menards because it's cheap and it's fairly thick and pretty sturdy. I don't have a way to get plywood home, so plywood isn't really an option. So I've got two 24-inch panels that are going to be the back, because I'm going to put a back on it. I'm not just going to screw it to the wall. 1 by 18 for the sides, so it'll be 18 inches deep, and then we'll have 4 feet across. So, I remember how I'm doing it. I need to cut these guys down the width of 2 4-foot boards. That way, because I want to set the 4-footer on top of this. Right? Or do I want to do it the other way? No, let's just do it the other way. Well, I'm going to be indecisive. So do I want a side screw or top screw? If I top screw, because the bottom, so I'm going to have to either, either way, I'm going to have to cut it down. So I'm actually using a 12-inch piece on the bottom to kind of skirt it so the bottom shelf's not just right on the floor, kind of more like an actual commercial display case. So I need to cut the tops of these by the thickness of one of the boards, and then we can just hit the top down. Yeah, because I want these to go all the way to the floor. Yeah, so that's how I want to do it. Or since I'm going to have side screws, yeah, so it's going to be easier to cut the 4-footers anyway. So we'll leave these the same height. We'll cut the 4-footers down so they just slip in, because we're not going to build it standing up. We'll lay it flat to build it. So it's just a basic box. And then I have over here dual track that will go on the back. I have 3 of them for each end and the middle. That way I can do either half shelf or full shelf, and that'll let me set everything up. So I need to get some plastic wrap off and go measure and cut some 4-footers. Okay, so checking in, we basically build it like a boxed bookcase, but we are seeing the normal issues with me. Yep, that's not a straight cut. That's not a straight cut. And that's definitely not a straight cut. And this is why I hate doing this. These were ripped with a fence. Even with a fence, I can't cut it straight on a table saw. I don't know why. I have literally never been able to just make a straight cut, even on a table saw with a rip fence. I just cannot. Oh, that one's not too terrible. Can never do it. So, gotta throw a screw in on that side. Let's see, get one back piece on. Yeah, probably get one back piece on. Run a screw in on the bracket that's on the inside. We're getting there. Da, da, da. And zoom out so we can actually get an idea here. All right, so together it looks a lot better than I was afraid it would. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for finish. The original thought was to paint it black, but I think that would be too much black, just with the size of it. So I haven't decided. if I'm going to leave it unfinished or just put like a finish as is on it or stain it. I don't know, but for right now, we're going to get it in place and load it up. So on video, it looks better than you would think. Didn't notice that not there until it was too late. Oh well. The theme is it adds character. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's basically just a box. Put the back on it. It really does not weigh very much. It's pine. It's not a heavy wood. It's also not a super hard wood, so very little. I didn't have anything split, actually. This is really nice, good wood to work with for me. It's just more expensive than I usually like to. Now, that being said, I'm still like a fifth of buying one of these and having it shipped in. So, the next thing I need to do is going to be to put the rails in. Well, no, I'm going to move it to position first, then put the rails in, and then move on. Okay, so it's been like 40 minutes since I last updated and have not done anything of what I said I was going to do. However, I did add a top rail and also added an LED strip behind it. And that really makes a world of difference going from whatever to like a pro thing. And that's awesome. And I have it remote controlled through just a little switch, through a little remote. Once I convert over the what those things are called, sconces, then I'll have those on a remote as well. That way I can kind of is easier since outlets are blocked by cases. Yeah, cases. Yeah, I can totally think coherently right now. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the rails. Okay, so I have the back rails in. I know I kind of want to do like half shelves. I want to have like computers on this side and games on this side, so I don't want to just do shelves all the way across for kind of the look that I'm wanting to go for. So I'm just going to kind of play with it. I may add another rail over on this side. We'll see. It's like $8, but we'll see. Those look level. No, those don't even look level at the top. Good grief. Tape measure. What? How did I screw this up? Because there's no way. 7. 2 lines under 8. 2 lines under 8. 2 lines under 8. That one definitely looks higher, and I'll almost guarantee if I put a straight edge over it that it would. That's too long. Well, that's one way to find out. This is why I don't build pro. Not only are we way out, like this is nowhere close, and this is also. What the heck? How? Like legit, how? You just saw me measure those. They're 2 lines under 8. No, you can scream whatever's all you want. I will forget it 5 seconds later. How is this out? And how do I even fix it? I'm going to end up just having to run them straight down to the bottom. That's going to be the only way. I'm going to have to run them straight down to the bottom. They're not upside down. At least to each other anyway. What the heck? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, well it still says it's off, but I can live with it. They're all touching. This side would need to be like that much higher up. I'm fine with it. they're all touching the base, so it's whatever. I have no idea how I would even like figure that out by leveling. All I did was just measure 12 inches from both sides back, and that's the only way I really have to get it level, because I don't have 18,000 hands and 5 brain cells to figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna call that good enough. So the next step is to load it up. So let's get to it. All right, well, this is where I'm gonna leave off day one. Did not go the way that I wanted it to go. The XT fits perfectly. Probably can orient the Halo 4 Xbox so I can get the original style 360 with the HD DVD drive both on the bottom shelf, and then I've got plenty of room there for other things. This is the frustration. The Famicom can display on American channel 95 or 96. This TV will tune to every channel except 95, 96, and 97. And I'm not finding a simple workaround. And the other CRTs that I have are too big to fit here. And this was kind of one of the cornerstones. The NES is larger than I really want to put here. I could just do a shelf or put the other half of this shelf in and just go all the way across and put the NES on it. I may do that, but I also play the NES more than I play the Famicom, and really wanted to display the disk system with it because that's not something that you see every day. But I've not been able to figure out a way to get this to do what I need it to do. So let me go into the hundreds. 98, 94. Literally 94, 98. It literally cannot tune to 95, 6, or 7. 94, 98. Let's see. I can actually read that better through my phone. So let's try turning cable off. Channel 98. Yeah, and then it's 69, 2. And none of these the Famicom can display through. If I use the remote, like literally it just won't do like any of them. So it's really, really frustrating. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Do some more research, see if I can come up with something else. This TV does not have AV, so the Famicom not having AV wouldn't do me anything anyway. So I don't know. I could put the NES there and then extend the shelf over, since I have boxes for both the FDS and the Fami. Do a display that way. I want to put my Apple IIe in here, the PSP, the Game Gear, which I'll put top shelf on the left side. I may move this up some, but it's right about at my eye level. So I don't know yet. That will be in part 2, and we'll figure it out. So thanks for hanging out. I am super happy with how this turned out. This came out a lot better than I thought it would. So thanks for hanging out. We will catch you on the next one.